What is the next licensed brand that is going to be coming to Car Dealership Tycoon? In this video, I'm going to try and predict what the next licensed brand is going to be, what cars could be coming, and everything you need to know about the next licensed brand. Stick to the end and I'll give you all of the brands which could potentially come up. Though before we get into this, do subscribe. But let's get into figuring out these licensed brands. Hello, what the hell? Hey, yo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are due a new licensed brand in Car Dealership Tycoon, and in this video, I'm gonna try and figure out what it is going to be. I did make a video where I mentioned a couple brands, but that was kind of just speculation. In this video, I'm gonna go even deeper and try and figure out what the next licensed brand is gonna be, and at the end, I'm gonna pinpoint one brand which is gonna be my prediction. Comment down below what your prediction is for the next licensed brand. However, it is night time, so this is not an ideal start, but we roll. So as I said at the start, CDT is kind of due a new licensed brand. We all kind of know this. In the meantime, I'm going to do some cool drifting action in the background. Oh, look at this beautiful 360s. You'd love to see it. Although, ladies and gentlemen, the new licensed brand should be coming hopefully in the next couple weeks or so. It's pretty well known that CDT, they don't have that many brands licensed. Definitely not as much as Driving Empire. There's like 5 or 6 brands in this game. And the last brand that got added was, what was it? Was it Audi? Might have been Audi. But that was so long ago. Oh my god, did you see that? That was so long ago, and we are seriously due another licensed brand, and I think, and I'm pretty sure, they are working to secure licenses with a couple brands which I'm going to mention in this video. However, before I say any of this, I do just want to point out, none of the stuff I'm going to say in this video is final. It's simply my educated guess. However, you can be pretty sure that at least one of these brands will be coming in the near future, potentially maybe even the next brand. Oh, for God's sake, I can't even see that guy's car. Oh snap, he's in the ground. Yeah, boss. What's happened here then? What I will start with is this message here from the developer of the game. Someone asked, will you ever add a licensed shop car? So as you know, lots of the licensed cars, they tend to be locked behind paywalls like this thing. Oh, I might open one more actually. Oh, guys, I do not have a gambling addiction. Imagine I get a collector edition right now. Well, that kind of sucks. But yeah, lots of the licensed cars, as you can see, they're all behind paywalls. Ow, what the hell was that? Bro, he just hit me. There aren't actually any licensed cars which you can buy from the shop here, which is, it's very annoying, because I ain't got the Robux. I can imagine lots of you may not have the Robux. If it helps you guys, even I can't get a lot of these cars. Oh snap, me and this guy just started drifting. Little tandem drift, okay, I see how it is. Oh my god, oh look at this. Me and the Z are just rolling. So yeah, this next licensed brand could potentially be a shop car. It could feature a shop car. I really hope it does, because why has everything got to be Robux nowadays? So hopefully the next licensed brand...
y'all know,
should at least have 1 or 2 cars in this shop here, which you can buy for in-game cash. Now, the developer has not leaked any specific brands. However, he's given us a few hints on what brand the next one is going to be. I pointed out a couple in the last video. However, the first brand that we are going to consider in this video is going to be Aston Martin. Now, the reason I've put Aston Martin in here is because they literally got licensed by Driving Empire like a couple days ago. So if Aston Martin can get licensed, it could potentially be Aston Martin which they're gonna go for next. The only issue with Aston Martin being added is there are a lot of Aston Martins in the game which would get removed. So because of that, I don't think Aston Martin is the best brand that they should license, but it is definitely up there as one of the brands they could potentially license in the next update. Like I said at the start, none of this stuff is final. It's just a very educated guess. I would put money on one of these being the next brand. However, comment down below what brand you think it is, but let's go on to the next brand. Like I said, Aston Martin is just on this list because it just can be. The next brand we're going to consider is Maserati. Now, Maserati is huge on this list. The reason it's so high is because Maserati's been licensed in a couple games, I think, and they also don't have many Maseratis in the game. They only have like, what, 3, 4? So licensing Maserati is very much something that they should consider. And I don't think Maserati licenses are very hard to get, so definitely Maserati is on this list. Now, I didn't consider this in the last video, so you might want to stick around for this bit, but someone suggested licensed bikes. Now, I'm not a huge, like, I don't know much about bikes. I know a couple brands, so maybe they could license, I don't know, Kawasaki or something like that. They could potentially license bikes in this game. Obviously, bike brands are a lot smaller than car brands, so licensing bikes is definitely a lot easier and cheaper. So definitely a bike brand could potentially be coming. But I think they're gonna be focusing on cars, so although bike licenses would be good, I don't think it's gonna be the next one. The next brand I wanted to consider is one which I didn't mention previously, but it's this thing, Subaru. As you can see, there's only 2 Subarus in the game. There may be a couple more, but I don't think there's that many Subarus in the game. Subaru is also a very high in demand
I'm in danger.
brand, you know, oh my god. Lots of kids love their Subarus. The only issue is, this Donny here is worth 4,000 tokens, so I will lose that if they license Subaru. Please don't license Subaru. But yeah, Subaru is definitely up on that list because they've got such few cars. Remember, guys, I probably should have pointed this out earlier. If they want to license that brand, they have to remove all of the off-brand cars in the game. So if they were to license Subaru, they'd have to remove these 2. Straight up, no warning. So if you think a car could be getting licensed, definitely sell the cars for tokens if you think that car could be licensed in the coming future, because otherwise you will literally lose these cars. You get a small refund, but it's not that much. Another brand I wanted to consider, now I think I mentioned this previously, but Mazda. Now, I've got a lot of high value cars with Mazda, so I really don't hope this gets licensed, but kind of like Maserati, kind of like Subaru, not that many models in the game, so Mazda's definitely up there to getting licensed. And just to point out, Car Dealership Tycoon will try to license cars which other car games don't have. So for example, Drive Empire, I think they have Maserati, I can't lie. Any brands that other games like Drive Empire, Vehicle Legends, etc. don't have, they will try and license in Car Dealership Tycoon. For example, Zenvo was one. I think they're trying to get all the niche brands out the way. The only issue is, more licensed brands equals more of these collector editions. Not my cup of tea, personally. I had to pay like 400,000 tokens to get this thing. Oh wait, it started. It's here. Number 1, coming right up. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Okay, that was a bit of a bad one. Oh, it's gonna be a long day. Another wrap. I just got the same wrap twice in a row. That actually doesn't look that bad.
6.5.
Get me that collector edition right now. I've opened 300,000 tokens worth of these things. I had like 900,000 tokens at the start of this stream. Okay, 7 kits remaining. Come on, let's get it. Oh my, for goodness sake.
2,000.
Okay, how many can I build? I'm like crafting a thing right here.
Eventually.
Collector edition is in the house. You love to see it. Oh my god. Am I in the chat? Lads, I'm in the chat. Can you guys see me in the chat? I'm in the chat. Mom, I'm famous. Look. 53 minutes and 300,000 tokens later, we've got ourselves this collector edition. However, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to comment down below what brand you think could be licensed in the next licensed car update. To be honest, I don't see a world where it isn't one of the brands in this video or in the last video I made. Make sure you now go check out the other licensed car video I made, where I mentioned even more brands that could be coming. At least one of those brands is going to be the next brand coming to Car Dealership Tycoon. Comment down below which one you think it is, and let me know how excited you are for this next licensed brand. But thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe, and bye.